Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. That throw behind his intended target. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Third down, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On play action, here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give right side for Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Cut near the goal He's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Swift goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game. Yeah,
there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Williams from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No touchdown! No touchdown!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the 29. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
No touchdown! No.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Great.
Let's get to that wide, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So while they're in the huddle, partners, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They bring their tight end left. They send a man in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. So Still ready to give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Williams to throw on first. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Running behind center with Swift. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
9th play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles looking down a very long field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Easy, 60, please.
Now Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
No touch that. Crowd left, yeah. And anyway, yeah.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Throwing here hurts. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Swift to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 34. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I've got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Williams on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd down, here's Williams. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. The intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jaden Reed to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Really, I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got other hits, boy.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
180.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Barkley off the pistol again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
2nd and 15. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Hurts to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they down this one right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Toss play, Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Catch. Ready.
Broke through the tackle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. Breaks through, and he might break away. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming on the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. That was brought in by Burden. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First down, here's Swift. Through the second level at the 40. DeAndre Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They just get the play off. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead as Tom runs out here in the third. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Williams. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Man in motion, headed right. First down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Breaks the tackle, Green grass ahead. The 30. The 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Bears 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Protection is always tested against the blitz, especially if all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, but it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
He fires one deep down the left side, and they pick him off again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Punting unit out now. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Great.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They'll kneel it down as we get close to just 50 seconds remaining.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second.